Marv, and for good reason. Vintage is good business. It's a throwback that's as current as today, thanks to pop culture. Shows including Mad Men are helping drive the push for something old that makes more than a unique fashion statement.
Oh, and I have these 1920s knit swimsuits, too.
Fashion designers from London are visiting Portland's vintage stores on the hunt for everything retro.
Knit wool, the water was cold.
They've come to Avalon Antiques and Vintage Clothing in Portland, singled out as one of the best places for vintage in USA Today. They're here for inspiration.
Now they're looking for something a bit more interesting and individual, so I think that's why it's come back.
From white patent leather shoes and a hat to match, there's clothing from every era.
From now to the figures.
Owner Bob Bassett says the challenge is to find the perfect clothing.
People have been shopping with us for years and years. Their clothes shrunk in the closet in the dark, and they trade in a lot.
Vintage is where the years take a toll at the cash register. Take this cigarette case worth $3,000.
1897 Moscow work mark, and it's fabulous. That's my favorite thing.
And vintage is where time does not stand still. This 1941 Rolex, $2,800. Rare determines price.
And you sort of have to know, like, the history of the world and anthropology in general, how we live, what we do, why things end up the way they are.
And there are maps to help lead vintage shoppers back in time.
We've actually just had our best 2 years out.
At Decades on Southwest Star, John Cosgrove credits pop culture with success.
Right now it's popular because of Mad Men. In the 1970s it was popular because of Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. In the 1990s it was popular because of Seinfeld and Kramer. And then late 90s it was popular because of Sex and the City.
Because as the years go by,
Thank you so much.
it's a fashion statement that never runs out of style. Many of the touring bands looking for something. Elvis Costello, Aerosmith. Chris Isaac did some window shopping. Also in your money tonight.